Hi, and welcome back to another episode of my little series called Fresh Debut. Like the title says, we're gonna do an episode on Weekly, which this time I already pretty much know the group pretty well, I would say, for a rookie group. I followed them even before the music video, their debut album came out. I was already following them, and the reason is, if you guys know, if you watch my videos till the end, you always see a certain group at the end, and that's actually my favorite K-pop group right now ever. That's also the reason why I know Weekly already before even their song and everything came out. It's because one of their members is also in Orbit, also a fan of Luna, and I saw that on Twitter. It went around, of course, on Orbit Twitter because it was the cutest thing ever, and we're always so happy to see, you know, rookie groups, rookie idols idolizing Luna, because we just still think they're still too underrated, that they deserve a lot more success than they have right now. So it's always surprising and really cute to see when that happens. And that member is Jihan. Because of her, I, got curious and started to research the group and watch some of their pre-debut videos and vlogs and what they had. That's why I know Weekly a little better than other rookie groups that I do here on the Fresh Debut episode. I just thought I have to share that with you guys, that I already have some background knowledge of those, and you guys probably too, because their music video has already over 10 million views, and it's been a week when I'm filming this. It's been a week since its release, and I'm probably the only one that didn't saw it till now, because I had to hold it off to react to it, to have a genuine reaction when I watch it. So that's like the only thing, next to some teasers, that I didn't watch. Without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. As always in this Fresh Debut series, I start with the members' profiles. I always use K-profiles for this segment. I know it's not always the most reliable when it comes to random informations and even positions. So if something is wrong that I read out of from K-profiles, let me know down in the comments below, and let's get that wrong information right out of the way. Here I am on Weekly's members profile on K-profiles. First of all, their name is Weekly. We know that, with 3 E's. It's like really creative, but somehow also a little complicated, because every time I search them on Google, I have to put K-pop at the end because it still pops up something else than them. Formerly known as Play-M Girls and Fave Girls. They're a 7-member girl group under Play Entertainment. They're consisting of Sujin, Jiyeon, Monday, Suyeon, Jahi, Jihan, and Zoa. If I'm mispronouncing, I'm really sorry. I always try to pronounce it correctly. Just correct me if I do it wrong so I can learn it the correct way. They debuted on June 30th, 2020, which was more or less 7 days ago when I'm filming this. They have a debut mini album and a title track called Tag Me, or At Me. Like, come on, at me. I'm always thinking about that. They have not yet a fandom name and not yet a fandom color, but they have a Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, fan cafe, and a V-Live. So they have everything that you can imagine. Let's start with the first one, which is Sujin. And she's the leader, main dancer, sub-vocalist, and rapper. Her specialties are cover dance, baking, and acting. Interesting. Did she act already somewhere? She was in Mix 9. Yeah, she was the female center of Mix 9. I rewatched it because of Ryojin of ITZY, actually. Then 31st of December 2017, she had a car accident together with the former fellow trainers Sumin and Buvon, which made her drop out. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh my god. From the accident, she suffered from a stomach trauma, so she went, ooh. So now I hope everything is okay, you know? There's no repercussion? Wow, she's strong. She's a really strong person. Wow. Every other person would have been like, no, I have to I have to stop or something like that, like maybe her former fellow trainees. But she was like, no, I'm gonna keep going. That's a strong person. Her motto: let's passionately try our best every moment. That makes sense. That makes sense. She probably knows how to appreciate every moment because of that accident, and that's why she's so strong. So that's really, really beautiful and really admirable, actually. Next up, we have Cheon. I don't know yet my bias even, or my bias record, because in that variety show that they did, she was so hilarious. She has such a natural talent of making people laugh. It's just amazing. She has such a bright personality, and I'm really drawn to that. But then again, Jihan has too. I'm really switching between those two. Who's gonna be my bias and who's my bias wrecker, actually. She's the lead vocalist, lead dancer, and rapper. Her specialties are voice impersonation, speaking other languages, painting the people around her, impromptu melody composing, and calligraphy. Wow. Damn, okay. Her hobbies are drawing, composing, writing lyrics, having a trip to strange neighborhoods, oh okay, studying English, and singing while playing guitar. A habit: touching the members. And she and Jian are currently roommates in their dorm. That's like, she and Jian are like the funniest and most chaotic members. Next to Monday, I think Monday had also, like they had all a chaotic energy about them, but those two are like, they're both the vitamins of the group, so that's a pretty loud room probably in the dorm. Her motto: let's live blue. Honestly, cool, beautifully. So we gotta go ahead to the next one, which is Monday. She's the main vocalist, main dancer, and rapper. Her specialties are playing dodgeball, volleyball, handball, gomoku, and workout. So she's a really active, physically active person. She likes every food except vegetables. Same. Her hobbies are playing all types of ball sports, volleyball, handball, dodgeball, makes sense, and parking games. What are parking games? Her nickname is Superhuman, created by the members because she's good at playing sports, and also because of her iconic line in one of their music circles, to which she sang Superhuman by NCT 127. Actually, that's one of the things that I didn't watch pre-debut from them, because that was like in 2019 when I had other worries than getting to know new K-pop groups. I was still getting to know the K-pop groups that are already active since a long time. So and like you guys know, I still don't know every group from there. So her motto: nothing is impossible. Great motto. Next one we have Soeun. Soeun is the lead vocalist, lead dancer, and rapper. Her specialties are playing gongi, cleaning, and cosmetics. Oh, okay, she's the more mom person from those specialties, like cleaning, you know, cosmetics. I don't know what gongi is, but the other two ones I know. Her favorite foods are Korean foods, mozzarella, cheese, and watermelon. We have a watermelon here right now. Her hobbies are going to dog cafe. I would love to go with her one day. Solving jigsaw puzzles, watching mukbangs, collecting socks, watching movies, cooking, watching Netflix, painting, and drawing whale. Wow. And habit: hugging pillows. Cute. I also, when I fall asleep, need to hug something, or else I don't fall asleep. Her motto: live honestly. Next up, we got Jaehee. Jaehee is the lead rapper and vocalist. Her specialties are swimming and creating slime. Interesting. Her favorite foods are meat, chicken, and green tea. Her hobbies are making stuffs, clay, slime, and dolls, and listening to music. Really interesting. That's a really interesting hobby. I don't hear that often, actually. Habit: often says while speaking, buffers before she speaks. If you guys would see my YouTube video before it's edited, it would be the same way with the and buffering all the time. So same. Her nickname Lee Jelly is created by the members because of the similar pronunciation of her name, and she also likes jelly. Jaehee. Jaehee is how you pronounce it probably. So that really helped me right now. Her motto: your efforts will never betray you. That's true. I always say you always get that amount back that you put into something. So if you put 100% into something that you like, you will get 100% out of it. So it's pretty similar to her motto that she has. Then we have Jihan. She's the lead vocalist and lead dancer. Her specialty is playing the guitar and memorizing choreographies easily. I know there was one time they had to make a picture with a random object, and she got the ukulele, which is just a small guitar. There they said that she plays the guitar, which is really cool. And then with memorizing choreographies, I know that because I don't know what they did. I think it was a cover dance, and she stuck out to me really fast with her dancing. She has a really strong aura when she dances. So yeah, her hobbies are writing or designing her diary and watching Netflix. She's a former SM trainee, habit collecting stickers. She's in orbit and her phone gallery is full of pictures of Luna. We know that already. She has dimples on her face. I know when she smiles, she has really cute dimples. Her nickname is Bunny. Her motto, let's live without regrets. So basically, YOLO. No kidding. Okay, so we're at the last member, which is Zoa. She's the rapper and maknae. 2005, so she's 15. God damn it. Wow. Her specialty is imitating the characters of The Crash Landing on You. I actually never watched a K-drama yet. I just didn't have the time. I really want to, but I didn't have the time yet, so please don't hate me. So I heard already a lot of Crash Landing on You. I hear that every now and then, and of course the most recent ones, I hear of them too. So I really have to watch some of them, but I didn't have the chance yet. So her hobbies are singing, dancing, watching YouTube, eating, watching movies, and watching dramas. Her nickname is Giant Baby, makes sense, 170.7 centimeters tall and being 15 years old. Charming points, fairy-like ears and deer eyes. Definitely, yeah, she has some really, really expressive eyes. Her motto, diligence is the fastest shortcut to growth. Wow, that's a really mature motto for like a 15-year-old. That's really, really cool. That was basically the short member introduction of each member of Weekly. I think without further ado, we just gotta jump ahead and go to the teaser reactions of Weekly. Now, Weekly also has an interesting way of teasers. It's not really the normal route. They have, for each member, they have an individual teaser, which was called, that whole series was called The Weekly Story. And one thing that makes it really interesting is how the whole thing is set up. Like, it seems like there is a lore behind the group, because every teaser is connected in a really weird and interesting way. Little disclaimer, I already saw it once a few weeks ago when they came out, so I know already a little bit of it, but I didn't saw it recently, so it's still gonna be a little reactive. Let's go ahead and react to A Message from Mars with Jihan. I was so confused when that dropped the first time, actually, because it's so different and it makes you interested in the group right away. Oh my god. With the emojis, yeah, that... the whole concept is so interesting. How dare someone not look at her when she wants to show you something? There we have Surviving Mars, the book. The bunny, of course. And then the ending, I was so confused too. Because, you know, it's so different from the rest of the individual teaser. One little thing if you didn't saw it yet, all those teasers. Just keep an eye out for details because they really play a role in all those teasers right here. Let's just go ahead and react to the next one, which is Jihan's teaser, which is The Last Girl on Earth. So we have someone who's on Mars and now we have the last girl on Earth. She's actually like this one is basically replacing the sun, right? So she's living in a bunker underneath the earth, probably. Now it's the question is, why is she living there? And does a lot of the first connection right there. Cute. So she's talking to someone, right? And now she's sending it back or somewhere. That's a really interesting drink. Like, yeah. Never tried that. Broccoli water. If someone tried it, let me know how that tasted, because I'm not gonna try that. I like broccoli actually, but I'm not gonna try broccoli water. Next up, we have A Time for Myself with Suyeon. Suyeon? The weekly story. Oh, that's me sometimes when I just don't feel like doing anything, not even watching something. Oh wait, is she the one who loves to play with slime? Who does slime? Was it her? Oh my god. So they always show maybe something that they like to do? From where is that basketball coming though? That's a similar plant to somewhere. Give me a thumbs up if you guys know from where that one is coming from. Oh, another connection. So they are connected two ways already, with talking and that thing. Interesting. And she seems to live in a normal house, a normal way, not in Mars or somewhere, right? I think that's something I missed the first time that I watched it. I think that they show some things that they love to do, some of their hobbies. Because I think she was the one who liked to do slimy things. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna look really, really weird right now. No, it wasn't her who loves to do slimy things. I just looked at it and it's not her, damn it. It was Jahi. Oh. So it wasn't Suyeon, it was Jahi, so oopsie. Next up, we got Soa with It's My Holiday. So she's gonna go on a holiday trip, maybe? Oh, do you know the problem of overpacking your stuff? I always do that. I always take way too much with me because I think I will use everything, and at the end I'm just gonna walk around with the same pants and 3 shirts that I packed. Cute. Wait, isn't one of the robots from the other story with Sian, right behind her, the blue one? Oh, surviving in Mars! Okay. Now I want to go to another country too again, but it's not possible. She is even going to Mars, so totally different planet. So she's probably going to meet Jihan on Mars, I think. Next up we have Jahi, which is whatever it takes. That's an interesting throwing technique that she just did there. Oh, from her came the basketball in... Was it Sooyeon's teaser? Actually, it should work with a net, no? It's an interesting way to use that thing right there. Boom. And Portal. I love the animation around it. It's really, really cute. Really, really fun. From there came the basketball because, yeah, it's not coming, right? It landed somewhere else. So is it kind of... Are they in the same world, or are they maybe even in different parallel worlds? But then again, there's nothing that indicates that, so I don't know why I came to that. Maybe with the portal that it got in another world, but it could be also just portal to another place on Earth. But then again, Jihoon's one was the last girl on Earth, so that's really interesting. So maybe they represent different planets. But that doesn't make sense either. Now I'm just going way too deep. Let's just go to the next one, which is Lee Soojin, which has the teaser Daydream. But that's with the planets. Doesn't that? Oh wow, she's beautiful. But doesn't that have something to do? Wait, is that now her real life and she's just, you know, playing that she's daydreaming, or is that the daydream that she has? That's really interesting. It's really not that colorful than the rest of the teasers. It's really blank, actually. And not as happy. De sol a sol. That's probably the next connection, or one that I missed. But that one was now interesting. She is kind of different to the other ones. Because first of all, she's not as happy as the other ones, not as content. And she is a lot more sentimental, a lot more daydreamy, like the title says of this teaser. And she seems to kind of look over the planet system, our own solar system. So does that mean she's actually somewhere totally else than the other ones? It kind of gave me that vibe. So, and she's not really happy with that, kind of. Because it really feels really blank, really not filled at all. Then we have the last one, which is called D-Day, Monday, like one of the older teaser suggestions. Monday's D-Day, so D-Day Monday, but it's actually the member, not the weekday, so really confusing when you hear it the first time. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch that one. Ooh. Again, this one is a lot more happy, a lot more freer, a lot more filled. The room is filled, it has colors and everything. And it actually feels a lot more like I would wake up in the morning and chill in my room with music and stuff. So I can relate to this really well. Let's go Monday. Okay. Fly to the moon. Or maybe she was on the moon, Sujin. That could be it. But then again, why she's watching over the solar system? Oh, one of them is the one that, oh, from which one was that? Which teaser? The plushie? Was that a teaser for when they're releasing their first album? The Cross, the D-Day that she had in her diary? Like I said in the beginning, you can see it was really connected, and you can really feel there is something behind there, a purpose behind there, a lore, a theory behind all of those videos. I don't think it's not only that they're connected, because Sujin really throws a lot of questions out her teaser because it's so different than the other ones, and also why Jihoon's is called the last girl on Earth, even though the other ones seem to be on the Earth too, but she's underneath the Earth. So that's a lot of questions, and you can see why people started to be like, oh, there's, I think, a lore behind all of that. I have to say that weekly story series really piqued my interest when I watched it the first time. I was like, that's really, really different, and it makes you excited because it's that different, because you're like, oh, where is it going next? What do they have planned for us? That was a really, really good first teaser series for the whole group. Let's just go ahead and react to the concept trailer that they released. Oh, one thing, I also saw that one already. And when I watched it the first time, I was like, oh no. Not in a really bad way, but I was like, oh no, they're going into that really elegant, cute, somber feeling. And I didn't got that feeling from their individual teasers. So I was really a little disappointed when I saw it the first time. Even though they look beautiful, they look ethereal in this one. It's really crazy. And then I was so happy when they changed it. I was like, yes! With the sneakers on, let's go! Normalize wearing sneakers with skirts. I was so happy when that change up came, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be kind of sad and somber, and I was like, that's not the vibe that I got. That's like totally different from their individual teasers, from the weekly story. It's missing that interesting factor that they had. I was like, oh no, if the company's doing that, then they're like basically not trashing, but basically throwing away all the other stuff that they did before. And then they have to switch up with them Jiyeon's pose. It's always in my mind every time I watch it. So yeah, so I was so happy when that switch up came, and you hear the song, I think that was Tag Me there for a second, and it was a lot more upbeat, a lot more fun. I was like, oh, luckily. Next up, we're gonna react to the teaser for WEEEKLY's Tag Me, their first title track ever. So let's go ahead and listen and watch that. So it has to do something with the constellation. Ooh, okay. That was as big as her, the trumpet. Jiyeon's face, oh my god. Oh my god. You just can't. Even though you didn't watch the variety show that they did before debuting that I watched, you just can already know that they're such a fun group and amazing human beings. I can just sense it from that teaser, this little teaser alone. For example, just Jiyeon's face at the end. That oh, I love them already. They're also like Secret Number. WEEEKLY is really, really, really growing on me, even though I didn't even heard the music video and the song yet to Tag Me. I didn't even watch that or heard that yet. And I'm already in love with Weekly. Next up, we got a performance spoiler for Tag Me. So let's go ahead and watch that. Ooh. It's again really colorful. It has a school concept, I can see that, but in different schools like classic, futuristic, and kind of retro, or how it is right now basically. Ooh, okay. They're really good dancers. They're really synchronized. I saw one of their covers. I don't know which one it was again. It was the one that they had a twist in there where they were first normal school girls and then they changed into zombies or monsters. And when they dance, their energy, how synchronized they are, how clean they are, how strong they are. Like they have really, I think it was also boy group song in there, and how they executed that one, I was like, wow. Like the only groups I know that dance that strong and that clean is Luna, ITZY. In the girl group, I'm talking about the girl group wrong. It's basically those two that dance that clean and that strong, especially when they do boy group songs. So I was really surprised by them. And here again, the synchronicity of them all and how strong and clean they are. Now I really can't wait to watch the music video. I think we're just gonna go ahead and react to Tag Me of Weekly, the music video.
Wait a minute.
Let's go, Chia. Oh my god. Oh my god. That song is a bop. That's like, that was already certified. Let's go. Man, I love, it's so colorful and so fresh and so in your face kinda, but in a good way. And it makes you feel good as soon as it starts, so. Oh, I think that's gonna be my favorite section, that whole verse right there. That's gonna be stuck in my head. Hold up. Wait, is that Monday? Was that Monday? What? Or was that so? No, that was Monday, right? I'm not confusing right now. Damn, that breakdown was everything. And it really gives a break from like the upbeat song, that breakdown there. It's like perfect. And it's really a school theme, which is perfect. I think that's amazing as a first debut, especially with a group that the age is that young. The like, oh, let's go dance break. Oh, dang. That was Sujin, right? I saw that right. I hope so. So they're gonna also sitting around the table. like Red Velvet. Yo, that's actually dope. That's actually so dope. It's like next to the breakdown, my favorites. Definitely. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Like ELS, like Secret Number, I'm always so happy when a rookie group that is debuting has a dope song and just a good debut, just a solid debut song. It makes me just so happy because I feel them, you know, their hard work that goes just for them to stand on stage the first time ever and present their song, and then to have, you know, a good song too to represent. It just makes me happy that their hard work really paid off, that they did. This again, like, it's also totally different than the other rookie groups right now. It's not the concept and song itself is not totally something that's never been done before or anything like that. Like, it was really reminiscing of a mixture of kind of Twice, Luna with Hi Hi, Oh My Girl. Yeah, like something like a mixture of all those three kind of, or Red Velvet to the red sides too, that weirdness a little bit behind there, because I still think it has a little bit of lore behind there, you know, the table with the planets that also was occurring in the teasers, in the individual teasers, and them being in those different school grounds. Like, the first time was really old-fashioned with also the uniforms. Then the other one was more like modern times, like right now. And then the other one was like totally fantasy, sci-fi future kind of esque. And it was also representing in how they were styled and everything. So I really loved the music video. It really was really colorful. It fits summer. It fits them, especially as a debut song too. Yeah, the standouts, I think that was Monday that rapped, right? So Monday was definitely a standout, and Jihan. I think I'm gonna put Jihan as my bias, and I think that's not a surprise to anyone because she's the one who got me into Weekly already before. I just can't help but have my eyes on her every time she pops up. She has such a strong aura. This group is gonna have an amazing run time. I see them growing up really amazingly and then being probably one of the biggest girl groups in the future. So I can't wait to be on the ride with them because I'm definitely gonna stand them. I just have to get a little more comfortable saying every name. While watching the video, I was in my head, I was like, okay, I think that is her, and then I think that's her, but I'm not gonna say it out loud because I'm probably wrong, so I'm just gonna not say it and just stare at the screen and think about it. Except for Monday's part, because that one just shook me. Other than that, the dance break was also really cool, at least the bits and pieces that I saw. I think that was Sujin that did the solo, right? I really want to see the dance practice of this song, just to see how good they are as a rookie group. Be on the lookout for a dance practice in the near future of Weekly's Tag Me. I hope you guys enjoyed this fresh debut episode with Weekly. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of Weekly. How did you get to know Weekly? And if you didn't know Weekly before this video, how did you like the music video and everything around it? I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be safe and don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace.